हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, माय नेम इज़ कोमल और हम इस वीडियो में स्टडी करेंगे 3D ज्योमेट्री। 3D ज्योमेट्री में पहले भी मैं आपको एक वीडियो प्रोवाइड कर चुकी हूँ एंड दिस इज़ माय सेकंड वीडियो एंड इन दिस वीडियो वी आर गोइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट द वेक्टर्स and how we are going to build a vector equation and a Cartesian equation. So in this video we are going to study how to build a vector equation and a Cartesian equation which is passing through a point 1, 2 and 3 which is known as position vectors. So students, in this video we are going to understand vector equation and Cartesian equation if they are passing through a point, and accordingly we are also going to study direction ratios. Which direction ratios in the video. This point is passing through a line, or maybe a point which is parallel to a line or perpendicular to a line. So regarding this we build vector and Cartesian equation. So let's start with some questions. So students, your first question is, a line passes through position vectors which is 2i minus j plus 4 of k in direction of I plus j minus 2k. You have to form vector and Cartesian equation of this question. So if you are going to form a vector, so students, the formula is, you have just to write r is equals to writing position vector which is 2 of I minus of j plus 4 of k plus alpha into direction vector which is I plus j minus 2k. This is how you are going to solve an equation which you have to form a vector equation. When you are to form a vector equation, just write this equation in this way: r is equals to position vector plus direction vectors. If you are going to form a Cartesian equation, you are simply going to write x minus position vector which is 2 upon direction vector which is 1 is equals to y minus minus plus 1 upon 1 is equals to z plus 4 is equals to upon minus of 2. What you have done, you have just write the position vectors here and upon it is a direction vectors. This is how you are going to form a Cartesian equation, and upper is a vector equation. This is how this question is going to be solved. So students, this is your second question. Form a Cartesian equation with points which is passing through 5, minus 7 and 3 and parallel to this line. So students, if it is passes through this, you can simply say that x minus 5 is the upper portion of this value. But what are the direction ratios? Because you know that upper is written the position vectors and in denominator we write the direction ratios. So if a line is parallel to the another line, it has the same direction ratios. So the direction ratios remain the same, which is 3, as it with the y plus 7 upon 1, as is the case with z plus 3 upon 9. So same is the case with the z. What you have done, you have just write the Cartesian equation of the point which is passes through the and parallel to the equation. So firstly write the position vector and then write the direction ratios of the point in the denominator. If it is parallel, the ratios remains the same. So this is how you are going to form a Cartesian equation. So students, your next question is, Cartesian equation is given to you: x plus 5 upon 2, y minus 4 upon 7, z plus 6 upon minus 2. You have to write the vectors equation. So if this is the Cartesian equation, vector equation is r is equals to, firstly write the position vector, then plus alpha into direction ratios. This is the formula of writing a vector equation. So 5 minus 4 and 6, you can say these are the points of a position vector. So how you are going to write this? Minus 5, because minus and minus became plus, that's why we are taking a minus sign here, plus 4 of j. Then again we write here plus minus of 6 of k, plus alpha of direction ratios. Direction ratios are 2 of I plus 7 of j minus twice of k. So these are the direction ratios of the equation. In this form you are going to write the vector equation. Firstly like the position vectors, then the direction ratios of the equation. Position vectors are upper and in the bottom here are the direction ratios. So moving ahead with another question. So students, your next question is find the vector equation of a line joining two vectors which is I minus 2j plus k minus 2j plus of 3 of k. So as you already know that vector equation is built when r is equals to position vector plus alpha of direction ratios. So in this question we can take this as position vectors. But what we are going to do with the direction ratios? So how we are going to calculate the direction ratios? So you simply have to firstly write direction ratios is equals to minus 2j plus 3k minus I plus 2j. We are just going to subtract this from this 2j minus k. So the value come minus of I, this whole became cancel out, then plus of 2k. So this equation is known for direction ratios. Now building a vector equation, r is equals to position vector is this I minus 2j plus k plus alpha of minus I plus 2 of k. So this is how you are going to form a vector equation where 2 points are given to you and you are simply going to write direction ratios and find out the value. Putting this direction equation in the question along with position vector, you get your answer. So student, again the question, find the vector and Cartesian equation if line passes through 4, 0, 3, minus 1, 2 and 7. So these two are the points the line passes through. You have to form the vector and Cartesian equation from this. Firstly हम build करेंगे vector equation. As it is we have done in the earlier question, what we are just going to do, we are just going to write the equation. R is equals to firstly the position vector 4 of I, this whole became j which is 0 plus 3 of k plus alpha. What we are going to do, we are just going to subtract these points from these points, minus 1 minus 5 minus 5 of k minus 5 of I, then 2 minus 0, it became 2 of j, 7 minus 3, it became 4 of k. So this is the vector equation formed from these 2 points. Now we are going to calculate the Cartesian equation. So putting all these values, now this is the position vectors and these are the direction ratios. We can from these 2 points build a Cartesian equation which is equals to x minus 4 upon minus 5. Y, there is no k, so we are simply going to write y upon 2, z minus 3 upon 4. This is the value of Cartesian equation. What we have done, we have just write these 2 points which is given in the question. Firstly taken these first points as the position vectors, and for the direction ratios we have subtracted these points from these 2 points. Now these points is calculated if we subtract this point from this and these 2 points are find out. Now just putting these 2 points in the Cartesian equation which is x minus 4 upon minus 5, y minus 0 because there is no j here upon 2, z minus 3 upon 4. This is the Cartesian equation formed from these 2 points. So students, your next question is find the coordinate of points where the line passes through these 2 points and crosses the xy plane. So if you have to find the coordinates of a point and 2 points are given to you where the line passes and xy plane is given. So you have to write an equation which is x minus x1, x1 minus x2 is equals to y minus y1 upon y1 minus y2 is equals to z minus z1 upon z1 minus z2. Now putting this value and take this at x1, x2, y1, y2, z1 and z2. Now putting this value x minus 1, 1 minus 2, y minus 3, 3 plus 4 because minus minus became plus, z minus 4, 4 minus 6. So all this is equation, let's suppose equals to a alpha. So if xy plane crosses the xy plane, so here alpha. Now if it crosses the xy plane, now if it is crosses the xy plane, what we are just going to do, we are just going to firstly solve this value. X minus 4 is equals to minus 2 of alpha. So z is equals to minus 2 alpha plus of 4. So what we are just going to do, we will take this value equals to 0. Because it crosses the xy plane, we have taken the z values equals to 0, which is minus 2 alpha plus 4 is equals to 0, minus 2 alpha is equals to minus 4, alpha is equals to 2. So the value of alpha here comes the 2. Now if we clean the board a little bit, we get some values. Now this whole equation is equals to alpha, so value of x is equals to minus alpha, taking this, multiplying this minus 1 to the alpha plus 1. So this is the value of x. Now same is the case with y, 7 alpha plus 3, and z we have already calculated. The value come, let me show you, is equals to minus 2 alpha plus 4. This is the value for z. Now putting the value of alpha 2 here, x is equals to minus of 2 1 plus 1, y is equals to 14 plus 3, and z is equals to minus 4 plus 4 where the value comes 0. So solving this you get minus of 1, and solving this you get 17. So the points you get are, I will write here. So the points you get are minus 1, 17 and 0. These are the coordinates of the point where line passes through these 2 points and crosses the xy plane. You have just write down the equation, and what you have done, you have just put this equation is equals to 0 and find out the value of alpha. Now put the value of alpha again so that you get the points x, y and z. So these are the coordinates, minus 1, 17 and 0 is the answer of this question. So students, your last question is find the equation of a line passing through minus 1, 3 and 2 to the line x upon 1, y upon 2, z upon 3 and x plus 2 upon minus 3, y minus 1 upon 2, z plus 1 upon 5. So firstly, if two equations are given to you and these points in the bottom are the direction ratios, likewise I will show you a diagram. If these two lines are given to you and this line passes through it and forming perpendicular to the points, now these 6 points are the direction ratios to the single point. Now if we write the equation of this, it became r is equals to, writing the position vectors, minus of I plus 3 of j minus 2 of k plus alpha. Let's suppose the value comes a of I, b of j, c of k. Now these are the direction ratios to this line. Now if these 2 points are given to you and these 2 are perpendicular to this line, we can say that A into 1 plus B into 2 plus C into 3. We can form an equation of this. So again writing another equation, A into minus 3 plus 2 into B plus C into 5. We can write down the equation. So you get your two equation now. What I have done, these direction ratios are given to you and we have just let the direction ratios be A, B, C to this line. If these two lines are perpendicular to this line which is given and passes through these two lines, we have just multiply A into 1, B into 2, C into 3. Likewise A into minus 3, B into 2, C into 5. So you get your value A 2B 3C minus 3A plus 2B plus 5 of C. So these two equations which are built by solving this and multiplying the equation. Now if you have to get the value, you have to use the formula which is 2, 3, 1 and 2. What is the formula? It is cross multiplication formula. Write down the value of 2 which is 2 and 2, 3 which is 3 and 5, 1 which is 1 and minus 3, again 2 which is 2 and 2. So students, writing this equation, A upon 5 2s are 10 minus 6, B upon 3 3s are 9 minus of 9 minus 5, C upon 2 plus 6 is equals to alpha. So the value comes A upon 4, B upon minus 40, C upon 8 is equals to alpha. And if we are going to write this value, 4 alpha minus 14 alpha, 8 alpha. So students, if we take 2 as common, you get your answer which is 2 of alpha minus 7 of alpha and 4 of alpha are the direction ratios of this line. So what we have done, we have just taken these two equations, multiply it with A, using cross multiplication find out the value of A, B and C which is 2 alpha, 7 alpha and 4 alpha, which is taken as 2 minus 7 and 4. Now we are going to build an equation. Now cleaning this board a little bit so that we get a little space. Now students, you get your direction ratios. Now if the line passes through these points and you get your direction ratios, the equation is built as R is equals to minus I plus 3 of J minus 2 of K plus alpha which is 2 of I minus 7 of J plus 4 of K. So this is your required equation if a line passes through the points which is minus 1, 2 and 3 and you have 2 points now multiplied with A, B and C, solving the equation by cross multiplication. You get your prime points and just put those points in the equation, you get your answer of the question. So students, I hope so this video is very clear to you, every concept is clear to you. I have made sure that every vector equation and Cartesian equation is covered in this video. If you like this video, do like this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.